Fresh from his trip to Belgium, President Bongbong Marcos has signed into law the 5.2 trillion peso national budget for next year. The Ninoy Aquino International Airport is seeing more and more passengers with a little over a week left before Christmas. And Catholics flock to churches today for day one of the traditional Simbang Gabi. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Sean Yao. President Bongbong Marcos has signed the 5.2 trillion peso national budget for next year. But Malacanang has yet to provide details on the reported vetoed items. Mayan Los Baños with the details.
President Bongbong Marcos signed into law the 5.268 trillion peso budget on Friday. This is the first full-year spending plan approved under his administration. President Marcos said that the quick and timely passage of the bill is a good Christmas gift for him.
Well, I will have, I suppose, a Merry Christmas because this is as fine a Christmas gift as can be received by any president from his legislature.
President Marcos also welcomed the cooperation between the legislature and the executive.
There are many things that we would like to do, and we are slowly moving in that direction. We are doing all the structural changes that we need. The legislature has been very cooperative in making what amendments that we find are necessary to the laws in terms of investment, in terms of our financial policy.
Among the officials that attended the budget signing were Vice President Sara Duterte, senators and congressmen led by Senate President Mig Zubiri and House Speaker Martin Romualdez. The palace has yet to release the details of the General Appropriations Act. Budget Secretary Amena Pangandaman also earlier said that the president will veto 2 to 3 items. However, based on the final version passed by the Bicameral Conference Committee, the education sector received the biggest chunk of the 2023 budget with 900 billion pesos. This is followed by the Public Works Department and the Health Department with 300 billion pesos. Senate Finance Committee Chairman Sonny Angara said that among the programs to be funded by the signed budget bill is targeted cash assistance to be given to families badly hit by the pandemic. Angara also assures the public that the Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino program or 4Ps will continue to be funded and other assistance for vulnerable sectors. Reporting for News 5, Mayan Los Baños, we are One News.
The Social Security System, or SSS, is hiking premiums next year. Gio Robles with the report.
It's not just prices of basic commodities that's going up. Starting January next year, SSS will push through with its contribution hike. The monthly rate will increase to 14% from the current 13%. This means that a member earning 30,000 pesos monthly will have to pay 4,200 pesos or an additional 300 pesos. The added amount, though, will be shouldered by the employer.
1% lang to ng SSS rate. This is basically very small. Wag na po natin i-deny or i-defer itong ganitong kaliit because the future of this is quite big.
But with inflation remaining elevated, the Employers Confederation of the Philippines says now is not the right time for a premium hike. They're calling on the SSS to defer it for the time being. In the meantime, the Social Security system is urging the public to take advantage of their other offers. This includes the Workers' Investment and Savings Program, or WIS Plus.
WIS Plus is saving money, investing it, and reaping it when the time is right. And that time will be during a retirement.
Under the program, members can pay a minimum of 500 pesos on top of their monthly contribution. Members may also collect their earnings after a year of contribution.
For the partial withdrawal, it shall be allowed once a month only, and with remaining balance not lower than 500 pesos.
For workers like Rudy Evanches, a security guard, the program serves as an additional tool for growing his retirement money.
Okay na rin naman yung West kasi mababa din yung hulog tapos may withdraw ko pa.
The SSS says that compared to other programs, WIS Plus has no age limit and required membership type. For News 5, Gio Robles, We Are One News.
Senate Minority Leader Coco Pimentel is urging his fellow lawmakers to take their time in studying the MIF bill. Pimentel told The Big Story that while the bill has been certified as urgent, it still needs to go through vetting in the Senate. Personally, though, Pimentel believes that the Philippines does not need a sovereign wealth fund at this point. Despite proponents ensuring enough safeguards in the bill, Pimentel says that the wealth fund can still be exposed to possible corruption.
I am against this proposal. I do not believe that we need some sort of a sovereign wealth fund. Politics will be there, so delikado po ito. Plus the fact that corruption is still a problem here in the Philippines. Meron na nga tayong COA, may congressional oversight na rin. Hindi pa rin takot yung ibang ahensya.
One News Now will be back with more stories after this quick break. Stay with us. still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. The Ninoy Aquino International Airport is getting busier ahead of the holidays. Let's bring in Gerard de la Peña for the latest from on the ground. Hi Gerard, how is the crowd and traffic situation over there at the airport?
Sean, after 2 weeks, we are huge of airport authorities are implementing some change for convenience this holiday.
NAIA is already teeming with province-bound passengers a week before Christmas Day. Officials of various airlines said flights are now 90% full. To ease congestion, the Manila International Airport Authority moved AirAsia Cebu and Katiklan flights to Terminal 3. But passengers don't have to worry should they turn up at Terminal 4 by mistake.
We set aside their luggages para wala pong dislocated na mga baggages, and more importantly, nakaabang po ang aming tinatawag na shuttle service that will bring them to the right destination.
The MIAA has also started dismantling structures that were previously used as checkpoints. This is meant to ease access in departure and in picking up passengers. Officials of the U.S. Transport Security Administration has certified NAIA as safe and secure. Meanwhile, transport network company Grab has designated 200 units for those coming from the airport. Despite this, some passengers are still having a hard time booking a ride.
Sa booth is around 2-3 minutes lang. Medyo mabilis eh. Pero sa personal na phone, I think twice ako nag-book. Around 6 minutes siguro, matagal talaga.
So, ang tagal mag-book. Parang looking lang siya.
Sean, it's rush hour already, so the traffic around the airport is kind of bad at this time. That's why a lot of passengers are having a hard time getting a ride going out of the airport this time. Sean.
All right, thank you so much for those updates. Gerard de la Peña reporting to us live from the NAIA. Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. The Supreme Court will be deciding on pending petitions concerning several issues by early next year. These include election-related petitions and those challenging the no-contact apprehension program. President Marcos brought home 9.8 billion pesos worth of investment pledges from his 3-day trip to Belgium. This includes deals on maritime security and renewable energy. And the traditional Simbang Gabi kicked off today. Thousands of Filipino Catholics attended early Mass in different churches across the country. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News Live anytime, anywhere. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.